Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Red Elevator. Happy holidays, and as you can imagine, today we are going to look at holiday decor in your home. I know that a lot of us are going to be staying at home, and so why not make it festive and jolly? And that is exactly what we're going to do. And I'm going to teach you my secrets as to how I decorate my home, and I hope you can get some great ideas so that you can decorate yours. At the very end, I will be announcing, so stay tuned, the winner of last week's prizes for the Ikea video that was shown last week. So let's get right into holiday decor. Since all of you ask, and I love to share with you what I am wearing, today I have a Theory vegan leather skirt, and I am wearing a silk, 100% silk top from Frame. My shoes are, which I've worn before in some of my videos, are Bottega. The entrance table is where I really like to make a statement because that is where everybody enters the home. Even though nobody's going to be entering this year, at least I will be walking into the house and enjoying this little scene that I created for you and for our family. But I wanted to show you how I decorate this particular area. And the fact is I'm not getting a big tree this year, so this is basically in lieu of the big tree. I wanted to bring in some of these pussy willows that are very Christmassy-like, even though they're not really of the season, but they feel Christmassy because they look like snow. I took this garland, which of course I'm going to link all of these items for you guys below, so you also can recreate this, whether you have a small entrance table, a square entrance table, or even your dining room. If you're not going to be sitting on there, if you have a separate room, go ahead and create a table. I call it my holiday table. And a lot of times what we'll do is as presents start coming in, I sometimes place them underneath the table. I like to wrap them in craft and put raffia ribbon and make it really natural. So these adorable cutie little pies are from Jellycat. They're these cute little polar bears that I stuck randomly into the garland. So the garland is faux so that it doesn't fall apart and start drying out on me, and I can reuse it next year. And one of the ways I can get away with floating a table in the middle of the room is, and having it lit, is that I have battery operated lights that I string into my garland. The garland has sporadic pine cones that are already built in. Mine came that way, or you can buy additional ones. And then I sporadically put my favorite little polar bear into the garland, as I mentioned. And then I also added these adorable little round silver balls, which are actually ornaments for my tree. But if I don't have a tree, I now have the ability to use these ornaments inside of this garland, and they're all silver. I have this bowl that always sits on this table. It's from Kelly Wearstler. And what I did was I put the tree skirt, which is normally around the tree, I put it in the bowl because I wanted to make it look like snow. And then I added some of these larger ornaments that are typically on my tree, and I put them in this bowl. So it really isn't a matter of recreating exactly this. It's a matter of using your imagination and the things that you already have. So if you have a bowl that's pretty, why not put it on your holiday table, and you can fill it. If you're not going to do a tree this year, I know a lot of people are shying away from doing a tree, why not fill the bowl with these fun ornaments that you already have so that you do enjoy Christmas, you do enjoy the holidays, but or Hanukkah, but also have the ability to look at your holiday items without really having to do a full-blown tree if you're not in the mood. Every year I like to stumble upon my new favorite holiday decor and bring it into the traditional pieces that I already own. I like to mix the old with the new, the high with the low, and so this year I found, and I couldn't resist, these beautiful crate and barrel wooden trees that are very holiday-esque. They're actually very on trend as well because they are made of natural wood, and it really brings the table together. I also like to put them on risers. It's really important when you're doing your holiday table, or even a table that's a decorative table, to use risers so that it gives the height that the table needs. You've got a very high situation here with the vase with the pussy willows, and then you've got your bowl that's medium height, and then we've got the trees. If they were all low, they wouldn't have the same impact. And I always have risers in the house. I will also link risers because I think they are critical in having in every home. And they're made of plexi, they're easy to buy, and then you can certainly play with them and decorate your holiday table any way you like. My favorite part of the holidays are when I bring out my reindeer collection. These have been with me for 7 years. I located these at an estate sale, shocker, and I absolutely love them. They are solid brass doe and bucks from the 70s, and they weigh 100,000 pounds, and I mean 100,000. I'm very strong, lots of muscles. So anyway, this has a lot of beautiful details, as you can see on the actual deer, and they are an entire family. I actually have probably 35 of them because they came in a giant collection, and every year different ones come out. So this year, this is the selection that I made. They have their own little sledge, and I tend to put cones in here, or I'll put little stuffed animals in here. It really depends on my mood. This year I wanted to put some pine cones in there. And the reason I love this collection is that they really have a part of history with them. I know another family back in the day was enjoying them as I am enjoying them as well. And sometimes I'll put them actually on the dinner table. I will float a few of them in the middle of the holiday table when we're eating, so that they do make appearances in other locations. But this year they are on the holiday table, and you might see a runaway deer, a baby deer, Bambi's there, and you've got the duck and you've got the doe here, and they really are special. And that is what you can also do, is bring something of value, something that has history, something that you enjoy, and bring it into your holiday table. If you don't have anything like that, then start a tradition. I bet money that you guys can find some of these on eBay and start your own collection. One of my favorite hacks that I'm going to share with you today that I've been doing for years is that I put my Christmas cards as they arrive in a toast holder. And as you can see here, I've turned some of these around for privacy reasons, but I know that John and Mark won't mind. But essentially, as you can see, that this is a toast holder. So you can either put your toast in it and then during the year, and then when you're done during the holidays, what you can do is you can put all of your cards in here. And I have 2 of these out normally, and then I just pile them in here so that when people are over and they want to look at my holiday cards, they can do so. In keeping with my holiday theme, what I like to do is sporadically throughout the house have these cute little trees. I did this year. This is new because I decided this year not to put up a giant tree. It just didn't seem appropriate with what was happening in the world, and I just didn't feel the need to have an enormous tree. So instead, what I did was I bought these cute little trees, which you will see throughout my house, sporadically on different tables where you might not expect them. And I really think it brings a lot of fun and joy into the house and the vibe of the holidays. This holiday season is a little bit strange for all of us, and you're not alone in feeling a little bit blue or a little bit out of touch. So what I wanted to do is to bring a little bit of jolliness, a little bit of happiness into the home. And we gather in our room, in our formal living room for the holidays often. And we actually spend a lot of time here. So I wanted to bring in a little bit of fun, a little bit of joy, a little bit of whimsy to this space. And that's why I decorated the way that I did. I brought in these flickering candles that are battery operated, because they are very sort of inspiring at night. When you see them lit, you actually think they're real, and it has that wow factor. But I like to turn on the fireplace when we're in here. I wanted to put in this beautiful garland that is has beautiful pine cones in there that brings, of course, the exterior interior. I tend to use artificial foliage above the fireplace because of the fact that it can easily burn, and it is a fire hazard. So if you have a fireplace and a running fire, I really recommend using the faux. Plus you get to use it year over year, and I change it up every year. So this year I added these beautiful candles, and again I brought our stockings into the room. I brought my vintage stocking holders that have a lot of meaning to me because I located these a long time ago, and every year they go up, so they have meaning to me. And it's really about being together. It's about being with your family, and it's about feeling a little bit of the holiday spirit when you're together in your gatherings. The type of garland that I recommend, that I will be linking below, is the kind that is malleable so that you can really tailor it to the shape of your fireplace. My fireplace happens to have some curves to the right, some of yours are linear, and what you can do is you can really move these around and make them look very lifelike and highlight, you know, for instance, where the pine cones are and where the lighting is. I also strung these lights, and these are not your regular plug-in lights. I got these which will also be linked, but these lights are battery operated so that you can string them and not see an ugly wire coming out of your fireplace and stringing along into the wall, which is just not chic. This is very chic. The lights just are subtle, they're on here, and you don't see any strings anywhere to an outlet, and it really makes the statement that you're looking for. Another fun thing I like to do is to buy this really fun eucalyptus wreath and put it on random things in the house that you don't expect. Sometimes I put Santa hats. I did last year, but this year I decided to put this cute wreath over this person's head. There's a he and she version of this, and they're by each side of my front door. It used to be in my dining room, but I'm redecorating the dining room, so that will be a whole other fun episode for you guys to see. But for now, these statues that I got from Kelly Wersler are here, and I just thought I'd make them a little bit more festive and add the eucalyptus trees on their heads. So I think they're now Caesar-ish. Thank you for joining me on this very special holiday episode of Red Elevator. I hope I was able to provide some fun and inspiring holiday decor ideas. I also wanted to let you know the winner of the Ikea giveaway from last week's video, which if you haven't seen, you do not want to miss, which is right up there linked above. The winner is Bruna Gonçalves. So Bruna, you have won those items, and we will be contacting you shortly. Again, I wanted to wish everyone a very happy holiday, a very safe holiday. I know it's a difficult time for all of us, but know that we are in this together. We will get through this together. And I really, really appreciate all your positivity, your love, your support. So please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. It really means a great deal, and we will see you next week.